B3 was created to fill a need for youth volunteer program. Over the past 20 years, Builders Beyond Borders has grown from a small group of volunteers performing one service project that first year to an organization that now works both locally and globally in Latin America and the Caribbean. Students are provided several opportunities to lead through programs that include student advisors, mentorship, advisory board representatives, and internship opportunities at the B3 office. The organization has evolved into a youth-led program that allows the students to have a voice and guide B3. Our main goal at B3 is to develop leaders. To make this happen, we need to increase enrollment and the quality and scope of our programs. We need additional resources to fund financial aid program, allowing more students to enroll, and to increase staff to handle administrative tasks. We'll focus on developing solid programs, seek outside funding, and research new opportunities for community service. B3 also seeks to re-engage past students and their families. We hope to leverage the impact B3 has had in their lives by involving them in local projects and our annual giving campaign. B3 is successful because we provide a unique opportunity for leadership experience for all high school students. Some students have similar opportunities through organized clubs, religious affiliations, and sports team. Rarely do they have the opportunity to volunteer and lead, first in their own community and then in Latin America and the Caribbean. All of our students travel with us. B3 is unique in its commitment to providing all students first-hand building experience while teaching them what it means to be a leader and make a positive change in the world by giving back. B3 is effective because we are student-led. We listen to what they tell us. We measure effectiveness by the work that comes from our advisory board and year-end evaluations. The advisory board consists of student representatives, adult advisors, parents, and community members with the sole purpose of giving each team a voice. Our evaluation process is a tool that gives participants the opportunity to give us feedback on our programs, our projects, our staff, and adult chaperones, as well as the experience as a whole. We then use that data to improve and strengthen Builders Beyond Borders. We measure our success in several ways. In addition to an extensive evaluation process, we track student retention rates. Informally, we listen to what our students, adults, and alumni tell us. We found that our graduates are talking about the importance of global service opportunities when selecting a university. We receive requests each year to write recommendations for AmeriCorps, Peace Corps, Teach for America, internships, and graduate schools with nonprofit focuses. Alumni are telling us that their experience with Builders Beyond Borders was pivotal in their career choices and has inspired them to continue to make a difference in the lives of others. There's a lot about our program that's not commonly known. Most people are unaware just how hard our students work while they're abroad. Even the locals are surprised how much the B3 teams actually build. Additionally, many don't realize that all students must raise money throughout the year to participate in B3. There's also a belief that Builders Beyond Borders is just a service trip abroad, but actually B3 is a year-round commitment. In 2013, Builders Beyond Borders celebrated our 20-year anniversary. We've faced economic challenges, yet have continued to grow, allowing us to take on more projects locally and internationally. Each year, B3 works hard to vet the countries and projects we choose. We look for need and communities that are motivated to work together to create water systems or schools. We create safe and healthy work sites and living spaces for our teams. We have developed leadership programs, created a financial aid program, designed a mentoring program, and we always manage to have fun. The changing economy has been an enormous challenge. Our students raise money for building materials, transportation, accommodations, and other expenses associated with projects. They raise roughly 80% of actual costs, but the remaining 20% must be raised by our limited staff. Another challenge we face is the perception that we only operate in other countries. We have a robust operation right here in our backyard. The local area we serve is located near Bridgeport, Connecticut, one of the poorest cities in the northeastern United States. Abroad, the community where we work live in extreme poverty, living on less than $1 a day. Additional resources would clearly help us grow the program and our mission. It would also allow us to expand and develop our existing leadership program, as well as increase our ability to offer financial aid to needy students. An increase in funding would also allow more training opportunities for staff, larger construction projects, resources and materials, guest speakers, and field trips. We would also like to develop an alumni and ambassador program, as well as consider the possibility of expanding our program to other communities and states, allowing more students to experience Builders Beyond Borders. We're often asked about summer programs and recognize the value of developing such a program, as our student commitments during the school year can be overwhelming. Secondly, while we have a small budget for building materials for local community service projects, we often find ourselves struggling to fund worthwhile projects. And lastly, we work hard to build locally. We would like to create opportunities for our students to combine these building projects with educational workshops and continued partnerships once the projects are complete.